us that he is, because as we all know, the liberal, socialist, elitist Hollywood monster, Looney Tunes, are flag-hating communists. It's about time someone put them in their place and finally decided to respect those 6 flags. The local man will be last seen enacting a one-man performance of Retreat at closing time, much to the annoyance of the park employees. Moving on to our next story, the 5 former presidents gathered at College Station to speak about the hurricanes that have recently been plaguing the Texas area. After Trump's several unsuccessful attempts to deport the hurricanes, the former presidents have finally decided that they will take justice into their own hands the hard way, by morphing into Voltron in order to blow the hurricane and America-hating communists away. That's right, George W. has been working for years in order to develop a new form of steel beams that can't be melted by even the hottest of jet fuel. And now he's using this new technology in order to withstand the powerful winds and calls for free health care being launched in Texas. The 5 presidents have also teamed up with Monica Lewinsky, a true master of blowing, in order to create one of the most powerful fan systems the world has ever known, hopefully being able to push any hurricane back where it came from. We asked former President Clinton if he had anything to do with the design of this new superpowered robot, and he assured us that he did not have architectural relations with that automation. The weaponry they are developing currently has also been inspired by President Trump's recent relief efforts in Puerto Rico. They plan to create a rocket-powered paper towel launcher able to catapult rolls so far that everyone will be dry in this very, very wet time in Texas. When asked about their plans on how to fund this project, we received no comment from the man controlling the strings tied to George H.W. and Jimmy Carter, but Obama came forward saying change was needed, so we asked if Venmo was okay. Hopefully, with the increased transcript price enacted by Lord Fenves, UT will finally be able to give money to such a small project as this, and maybe even someday pave Speedway. However, we're going to go ahead and predict that Fenves will only be able to produce a measly $600 from just 30 students. How sad. Let's move on to a more heartwarming story. This one is a win for feminists all across the world. Next week, a local man will pledge only to play as Princess Peach whenever he plays Mario Kart with the boys. And we have a surprise for everyone in the audience. We managed to get him to come out here and talk about it himself. Everyone, please welcome Local Man.
Hello.
You all right there? You good?
It's a small town.
Welcome, Local Man.
Please, call me local.
Okay, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's not every day that you get to be the savior for all women ever, you know?
All right, let's talk about that. So, to my understanding, you are going to pledge to play only as Princess Peach whenever you play Mario Kart. Is that correct?
Absolutely, Ethan. Now, I'm what you would call a feminist. I look at women and I see people. Women are defined by not what is on the outside, but what is on the inside, which is people.
That's wonderful. Now,
hold on, Ethan. I wasn't finished. Now, I'm what you would call a social justice warrior, fighting on the front lines for mankind. No, womankind. I look at women and you know what I see? Individuals. Individuals who were created by God after men. And you know what I think about that? I think that God has a small mind.
That's a very controversial statement. Let's move on to the Princess Peach part.
Wait, Ethan. I refuse to be silenced, okay? Because I'm a speaker for women, okay? Now, me and the boys, we play Mario Kart every day. And you know what? Whenever we play, who do we pick for our character? Mario, Browser, Toad, Jesus. But you know who we don't pick? Women.
Okay, and so naturally, you decided to make a conscious decision to play as one of the female characters in the game.
No, Ethan, please don't tell my story for me. So naturally, I decided to make a conscious decision to play as one of the female characters in the game, Princess Peach.
Okay, and now you realize that it doesn't matter who you play as, whether they are a man or a woman?
Oh, no. It matters, Ethan. Everything matters, sure. When I play as Princess Peach, am I a bit slower than everyone? Yes. And do I lose whenever I play as her? Absolutely. And do I only earn 70% of the points that the other characters earn? You bet. But guess what, Ethan? Guess what?
What?
When I look at the digitized avatar of Princess Peach, you know what I see? I see someone with feelings and hopes and dreams and aspirations. Someone who wants to better themselves. And that's not something to be admired, Ethan, not put down.
Stop. Okay, so why do you always lose when you play as Princess Peach? Does she have lower stats than the male characters?
No, Ethan, there are no stats in the game of life. Okay, women are just as equal to men as men. I lose as Princess Peach just as often as I lose as Jesus. And what does that say about Jesus and mankind?
I have no clue.
That's because your mind's too small, Ethan.
That's a pretty rude statement to make.
Why? Because you're a man?
No, it just is.
Well, maybe next time you should stop loving Jesus and start loving women instead. Thank you very much.
Okay, local man, everyone. Now let's take a quick break to fill in some time by watching some random YouTuber review some movie. I don't know, just watch it. After the break, waffles.